Former presidents taking the stand in court is not a typical scene. Even more unusual is when they request to deliver their own closing arguments. Now picture this: Donald Trump, in the midst of his New York fraud trial, making an extraordinary request to deliver part of his own closing arguments. The twist? This type of hybrid representation is more common in criminal trials than civil cases. The judge, Arthur Engoron, found himself in a quandary, undecided on whether to grant this unusual request. With the judge's decision on the horizon, anticipation built around the possibility of Trump taking the stand in his defense. In a surprise turn of events, the judge granted Trump the permission to make a 5-minute closing statement. In a characteristic display of defiance, Trump seized this opportunity to paint himself as a victim. He passionately argued against the charges, accusing the state of conducting a witch hunt against him. Trump did not shy away from praising his own organization and expressing his discontent over the lack of witnesses testifying against him. In an audacious move, he contested the allegations by defending the size of his penthouse apartment and claiming to have overpaid his taxes. The former president argued that the case was politically motivated, criticizing the state for its treatment of him. However, the judge eventually had to interrupt Trump's remarks, cutting short his impassioned defense. Despite being cut off, Trump's unexpected speech became the focus of the trial's closing arguments. Trump's surprise remarks in court stirred up a considerable reaction. He vehemently criticized the state's treatment of him, painting himself as a victim of a politically motivated witch hunt. He also made a bold claim of having overpaid his taxes, challenging the very foundation of the allegations against him. Following Trump's unexpected statement, the Attorney General's office delivered their closing arguments, reaffirming the allegations that Trump fraudulently inflated his net worth. As we await the judge's verdict by the end of the month, Trump's unusual court appearance continues to make headlines.